I want to talk a little bit about human hypocrisy and how hypocrisy is rewarded and consistent behavior in our economy and our society is actually persecuted. So there's a huge incentive not to be honest and to live under a double standard. Um, emotional appeal versus the pain and aggravation of honesty. We see examples of this all the time. And I'm going to cite many examples. I'm going to start writing them down and offering them on video. But a good example would be a major crack dealer, let's say, in the city who behind the scenes is a major crack dealer, but in the public arena, in the public eye, he gives lavishly to charities. And because he gives so much money to charities, the average person on the street thinks he's a great person. And that there are example after example of this kind of behavior in philanthropy today. When you're giving money not to the effect, or not, I'm sorry, not towards stifling the cause, but you're giving money towards the effect. That's hypocrisy. If you really want to do something about a problem, you go after the cause, the source of the problem, not try to medicate the effect, because that's the easy way. That's the emotional way. That's what has crowd appeal, because that's what everybody sees. But when you go after the cause of a problem, that has no emotional appeal. So people don't notice it, don't care about it, aren't hypnotized by it like they are with emotional appeal, where you're helping somebody that's in need or suffering from one of these causes. And it could be drugs, it could be early pregnancy. It's like a pornographic producer who produces porn movies, who makes millions of dollars engaged in that market, yet gives lavishly to, let's say, church charities or to Planned Parenthood organizations or what have you. It's the hypocrisy. And I'm all for freedom to do what you want in this economy, but I am not for the hypocrisy and those being duped by the hypocrisy. And I'm more focused on the idiots, the average fool who allows themselves willingly to be duped by hypocrisy, supports hypocrisy, and rejects those persons that are trying to be honest and truthful and consistent. So I'm going to start pointing out all kinds of examples of human hypocrisy, and our politicians, of course, are the biggest culprits of this kind of behavior. So I'm going to cite many, many examples of that as well. I feel like I've been persecuted. I don't feel like it, I know it, because I represent consistent behavior. I have the willpower and the strength, and I suffer for it. Trust me, it is not easy. And I almost feel like I've never had a choice. I almost say, this is not worth it. I've actually said that to God. This is not worth it. And I have had, it's almost like something in me tells me you have no choice. You're going to suffer because you are that. It's just the way you are. You're consistent and you can't help yourself. Yeah, I just wanted to add why that it's necessary to go after the cause or the source of a problem as opposed to the effects of a problem, because the source spreads out exponentially, creating many infinite amounts of effects. So trying to fix the effects is futile. You have to go to the source before it spreads out exponentially and creates all these effects. So there's logic behind the reasoning. Thank you.